So this is a content that I got it from the book, but I really love the content in the book. The writer himself, he's not doing it at me, and he didn't mention what network marketing he's got involved, but it has a very great basic steps, what people should be doing at the beginning stage. The very first question on the book was asking, how many books have you read after starting your business? So I just changed it. I just rephrased it to, how many books have you read after starting Atomy business? But on the book, it says, how many books have you start reading after you decided to do the business? Think about how many books. The reason we're asking how many books you have read, now marketing business is not just about chasing after money. You have to become a better version of yourself, because you are eventually selling yourself to other people. You want to tell other people, do you want to have a better skin, or do you want to have a better healthy life, or do you want to live a better life just like myself? You want to tell other people to look at me. My life has been changed. My physical condition has been changed. My appearance has been changed through Atomy, right? And in order for us to create a team and become a leader, we need to learn. Yes, we can learn from video. We can learn from each other. And when we say book, you don't really have to sit down and read a book. I know there is an audiobook you can also enjoy. Do you remember how many books the CEO Hangi Park read before, when he started building network marketing? Do you remember? Do you know? 300 books. He mentioned one of the, not one, like several lectures at the beginning. When I decided to do marketing, like, and then opening up the business, I read 300 different types of network marketing books. That's why he knows in and out of this business. Not only Atomy compensation, yes, CEO Hangi Park created an Atomy compensation plan by himself that amazes many people. That's why he clearly understands the good and bad about other MLM business. Think about reading 300 books. It's not easy, but he said, I read 300 different types of books for me to have a deeper understanding of what is a network marketing. How can we become successful? How can I build a great business that can help other people to become successful? So ask yourself, how many books actually you have read after you decided to do Atomy business? Because reading a book or listening to audiobook, it's a part of our daily core. And when we mention, some people say, Ari, you asked me to be the customer. You asked me to do this, but why you also ask me to read a book? This is not a school. I get a response from some people, but I tell them, I'm not asking you to sit down for an hour or 2 hours to read a book, but just spend at least 15 or 20 minutes, listen. You never know. Like one sentence or one word that you got it from listening or by reading, it might inspire your day. It might give you some ideas, and it will cheer you up. And the information you're getting from the book, it will give you the wider perspective to interact with people, right? Because we want to be the person that other people wants to be with us. And in order for us to do that, we should acquire a lot of information, so a lot of wisdom. I know this is in Korean, but very interesting information. Sometimes I share this one. I think I created one in English. If I do find it, I'll definitely post it, because this is very useful information. Okay, some people say, oh, Atomy, it's very hard to make money, right? Like, how long it's gonna take for me to make 2,000, 4,000, 6,000? Here's an example. Okay, Atomy, we are not investing any money. Did anybody join with the membership fee? If you did, please let me know. Whoever got the membership fee, I'm gonna report to Atomy Canada. Because as you already know, there is no fee you need to pay to join Atomy. It's a free online account. You can create free online account, but look for the business opportunity here. For opening up, the coffee store, in order for you to open up a coffee store, you see the logo here, coffee store, you need to have, or you need to invest, or you need to get a loan of 100,000 to 450,000. Imagine. So you cannot open up a coffee shop without money investment. Okay, so money is invested. You know how long it will take for you to get that money back? Your money is invested. So even though you are making money, it's not your pure profit. unless you had $100,000 sitting in your bank account for you to open up a coffee shop. But most business owners that I know, they're getting loan from the bank. So in order for you to pay back, it will take 150 month to 258 month. 258 month. How many years? How many years? Imagine. So even if you are investing money to open up the coffee shop, creating income, it's not easy. It's not overnight thing. It's not going to happen in a year. And in order for you to reduce the employee fee, what do you need to do? Running a coffee shop, it got involved management. You need to manage the store. And you also need to manage the interior. You need to do the cleaning. You need to start it with the recipe. If you need to learn how to make a coffee, you have to, there are a lot of things got involved in order for you to run the coffee shop. And one of the popular business opportunity in Korea, it's anybody have tried the Korean fried chicken? That's one of the popular dish. It's very different from KFC. Oh, you have so I don't know how they do it, but I can probably say that Korea do make a great fried chicken. It is very delicious and people love it. But even opening that, you're not going to open it without any money. You need to have at least $6,000 to 100,000. 6,000 to 100 initial investment. And I read this book 6 years ago. So I'm sure the initial investment has been increased. So for you opening this fried chicken shop, or even opening up a store where they sell pizza or snacks, you need to invest at least $100,000. Okay, $100,000. And it doesn't mean that you're gonna sit around and just collecting money. You have to get involved in terms of all the jobs here. Like I mentioned, cleaning a store, you have to do the budgeting, you have to get involved with the recipe, you have to get involved with the stocks. So many jobs involved. You're not gonna make a profit just in a couple of months or a couple of years. It will take that many months. For the fried chicken, even though you spend $100,000, it will take maximum 51 months. That's almost like 4 years. You need to work, you need to dedicate your time to build a business 4 hours for you to make a pure profit. So considering that, for you going crazy in Atomy, let's say 1 year, and you're making 2,000 passive income without any capital investment, do you still think that Atomy is not worth it? All those business opportunity you see there is a capital investment, and still it will take that many months for you to start making pure profit. But Atomy, from the time you join, you don't invest anything. Only money you'll be spending, yes, when you buy your daily necessities, right? So we don't really call it as an investment. Yes, you need to buy those products anyways. So instead of buying it elsewhere, you're buying it from Atomy. So when you compare those charts, you will understand, and it will make you really realize what an amazing opportunity that we have on our hand, right? Okay, so beginners starting tips. So when you start a business, of course, you'll be busy contacting people, trying to find people who will be interested in the product or in the business. So once you get a new members, what's the first thing you do? Enroll to every group chat available. So I'm sure, yes, we have our group chat. I have one in WhatsApp, and I also have one in Messenger called Leaders and Awesome Team. And I also have so many group chats with other different teams. And I'm sure you all individually have your own group chats. So any group chat that you have, the member that you registered, find which group chat will be ideal for them to join. If you want them to just know Atomy information or about the product, then join them to that group chat fit for their needs. And if you want to switch this person to maybe a potential business partner, add that person to that certain group chat where they can get updated Atomy vision or Atomy informations. Right? So don't forget to involve them in certain groups and plug into the success system. And remember, I wrote it here. This is must. It's not an optional. It's not like, okay, I'm going to join a meeting because I'm free tonight, but I cannot join the meeting next week because I'm going to a party. Okay, I can go to one day seminar because I have nothing to do, but I cannot go to Success Academy because I have golfing to do. If it becomes optional for you to plug into the system, then you cannot guarantee that you can be successful. Not only in Atomy, I think any other business. So what CEO Hunky Park mentioned, if you want to become successful, you need to go crazy. What does the crazy means? You are truly paying the opportunity cost. Okay, I'm gonna cut down my personal pleasure for now. Okay, I don't have to celebrate my birthday. I don't have to go elsewhere. Okay, everything I do, it will be Atomy until I reach a certain level, until I make certain income. I will dedicate my time to Atomy. That's going crazy with Atomy. And when you're crazy with Atomy, you don't even feel bad for not celebrating your anniversary. I told you, I also forgot about my anniversary. Once I have a financial freedom, once I have freedom of time, every day can be my anniversary. Every day can be my birthday. Every day is Christmas. Remember, she mentioned, Imperial Master Dogu Lee, number 2 mentioned, with Atomy, every day can be a Christmas, not only once a year. So for us going crazy with the Atomy right now, that's the reward, right? So for me, skipping my birthday, will I feel bad? No, I don't feel bad, right? My so many birthday will come in the future, but I get to enjoy it without worrying about money and without worrying about time. I can enjoy it. Oh, you know what? Okay, my birthday next week, I'm gonna fly to Paris. I can do that when you have a financial freedom. Isn't it the life you want? And listen, Maddie, your 35th birthday coming up. Okay, why don't we celebrate it in Calgary? And we all fly to Calgary. It is possible. That's why we're doing that, to have the financial freedom and the freedom of time. So don't negotiate yourself. Should I attend that meeting? Oh, I don't know that many people. Your focus is to learn and grow, to become a better leader, to show the clear vision to the many people that you're gonna meet. So plug into the system, it is a must. It's not negotiable. And always start with the creating big why. Remember, I also shared the video, the importance of the why, right? Why you should start with the why. There is a video. It's not Atomy video, but Simon Sinek, I already shared the video. It has like crazy amount of view already in TED, right? So if you haven't watched it, please go and watch. Do you understand? Okay, so if you haven't clearly found your big why in Atomy, now is a great. So that's a beginner's tip. Okay, understand the company in and out. That's one thing that many people are skipping to. Become a user. That means you need to use the product. How can you share Atomy product without you becoming a user? We are not selling. Selling means even without you trying a product, as long as you can memorize and you can do a great presentation, you can sell. But sharing comes from your personal experience. So Atomy, like CEO Hunky Park mentioned, if you don't like the product, if you're not going to use the product, don't do business. Have you seen any CEO like that? Some CEOs will say, whether you're a user or not, do the business. But CEO Hunky Park said, if you're not going to use a product, or if you're not going to become a user of Atomy product, don't do the business. That's how honest he is. Because he understands why we call Atomy is all about sharing. Use a toothbrush, use a toothpaste, share your experience. Take Hemo Him and to tell other people how Hemo Him changed your health. And by you share your personal experience, that's how you can get interest, right? Inquiry from the people that you contact. Okay. Product demo party. I think Mike mentioned many times when he was in Indonesia, and he also shared a lot of success story, how his team is growing and how team is doing in Indonesia by doing a home party. It's very productive. And that's what I did at the beginning of Atomy business too. I didn't even read a book, but that was my only way to increase my consumers. I told you, I don't have the personality to really talk to strangers. And I really had a limited number of contacts. So in order for me to go beyond the number of contact that I have and, trying to find new consumers, doing a facial, planning a home party was the best way. And when you hear the home party, some people, oh, home party, what do I need to prepare? As long as you have an Atomy product, you are good to go. Oh, do I have to prepare food? It's optional, right? If you can just provide some snacks, even just chips. Later, once the Atomy have the seaweed lover, give them. Or Atomy has a ramen. Provide the noodle. Okay, do you have a hungry tummy? Okay, Atomy has a potato noodle. I will feed you that. Okay, so don't think big about, okay, what do I need to prepare? What do I need to decorate? No, your whole point is to share Atomy product. But if you don't have a center to use it, do it in your home or do it in your friend's place if they're willing to open up their space. Our main focus is to share or let them get hands-on to Atomy product. And many people will share. This is a very great way to expand your business at the beginning. And you need to say bye-bye to your past. You know what? Before I was this kind of person, that types of person. Okay, we don't need that anymore. We're becoming new. Okay, do a cooking walk. Oh, thank you, Walter. Yes. If you have a walk, do a cooking walk demo. That's a great way to promote walk. As soon as they see it, how it can be cooked. Oh, I want one. I want one. That's what will happen with the walk. Right? Thank you, Walter, for the great idea. Okay. To change your life, you have to change yourself. To change yourself, you have to change your mindset. Okay, we heard that a lot from many leaders and even from very successful people. See, after starting, this was a tip from the book, but I'm sure many of you, as soon as you heard about Atomy, as soon as you start using the product, you cannot wait. You just want to share. But the person says, after starting the business, don't go out for signing new members for 2 weeks. There is a reason why he said it, right? It's not for all of you, but if you understand what he means, then you can this is what he meant. When you just hear about this company information and you just feel excited to share, but you are not yet transformed with the product. You're not yet experienced with the product. You are not yet confident with the company philosophy or the philosophy of the product itself. You might encounter a lot of rejection. Yes, you're excited to share because you never heard any business opportunity like that to me. So you go out and share, but what's going to happen? You're going to face a lot of rejection. You're going to hear lots of no. And when you're not really prepared and you haven't done any of this, your mindset and nothing has been changed. Once you start getting rejection, once you start getting no, what will happen? Maybe Atomy is not for me. Yeah, I'll just use the product. Maybe it's not for my maybe the opportunity is for somebody else. You increase your chance of giving up on Atomy. Okay, so that was the explanation from the writer. That's what he's suggesting to his business partners. Until you learn, right? You don't have to learn the whole thing, but at least you need to have some confidence about the business. So even when you get rejection, somebody say no, you can still get up next day and move forward. Okay. Okay. Next thing. Who do you register? Oh, actually, this kind of really helped when I saw this. Because remember, I told you I read this book around 6 years ago. People similar to leaders of this company, a person who has a network marketing experience. That's the one common thing that I have heard from many leaders. If you find somebody who has a network marketing experience, yes, not 100% will be good, but most of the time, you will create a great result because they already know it's network marketing. And they already know that they need to invest their time. They already know what got involved. Okay. But what's a downfall? That one of the leader mentioned, since they already have a certain information about the compensation, all of that from their previous company. When you share Atomy, there people say, "Oh, I know, I know, I know." So that will be challenging because they're not listening to you properly. So that could be challenging. However, with the consistent follow-up and building a trust and the relationship, you can help them to wash off whatever the information they had it before Atomy and implant new Atomy information. Because several imperial masters who came to Canada and shared their experience, this is the challenging part. We are looking for the people who had a network marketing experience, but since their head is so big, when I try to share Atomy, when I try to, not correct, but tell them this is the Atomy way, oh, I know it already. I know it already, but they don't have an attitude to be a listener. But through conversation, they say through conversation and through building up a relationship, they were able to help them understand what they have to do and change their attitude to be a good listener. And person who knows how to sell. I know. I also have a person who knows how to sell. Yes, anything, just give it to me, Ari, I can sell. So if you have the person, it can help you, right? And person who failed in other business. Oh, and person who are always positive and love oneself. Yes, we're always looking for positive people. See, other people are looking for positive people. So before we're looking for other positive people, we first become positive person. The other person is positive, but you are really you are kind of sharing negative energy, or you have that negative energy around you. Do you think the positive person wants to be with you? Not really. So if you understand the law of attraction, positive energy attracts a positive energy. So go out tomorrow with lots of positive energy. And number 6, person who desperately wants to earn money. Honestly, who doesn't this stage with inflation going higher, right? Like interest going higher. I think everybody, even the person in my team, in my lineage, I have several people who already making more than 100, like 150 to close to 200 annual income. Before they say, you know what, I don't need that to me. My income is a good, so if I save enough money from here, I don't really have to worry. But now they are worrying, even if they're getting a great income from their company they're working at, they're still worrying because with all the changes after a pandemic, who will be the number one to get laid off or let go? People who's getting a higher income. Who doesn't desperately wants to earn money? And we know for us going crazy in Atomy, we're not chasing after active income, we're chasing after passive income. Okay, types of network marketer. There are 3 different types. Think what number we should become. Okay, number 1, done after registering 3 people. Just mimicking, just copying. Okay, after you done, after you register 3 people, okay, I'm done. I'm just waiting for money to come into my bank account. Actually, I had several people think that way. In Atomy, it's a binary. So after they register 2 people, Eric, I'm done. You asked me to get 2 people, so I got 2 people already. So I'm just gonna wait until they start working. I'm like, so that's why when I do a compensation plan, I change my word. Not 2 people, I say 2 groups. Because since I'm just saying, okay, you need 2 people under you, people will literally thinking that, okay, I only need 2 people. I got 2 people. So I'm just gonna wait until they're gonna start work. So we definitely don't want to be that person. Okay, instant contact lists. Amateur networker, but we want to be a never-ending list pro networker. That's what we want to become, right? That's what we're also doing Go 100. Okay, because by now, if you've been doing it at me more than a year, I'm sure your warm contact has been exhausted already. Who still have a warm contact? None of us. So that's why we need to reach out outside of our own boundary to look for new consumers or people who might interest in the business opportunity. Okay, I like this part. Okay, so 6 types of people will ruin your business. Okay, so watch out list. You have to watch out people like in this area. Okay, exchange type. Actually, at the beginning stage of Atomy, I did encounter the people who wants to exchange. So what does that mean? Okay, Eric. Once Atomy opens in India, I can give you 500 people. I can register 500 people easily. So I'm gonna give you 500 people that you're gonna do one line for me. So they're gonna offer something and they're gonna ask you to do something. Okay, I'm gonna ask 100 people to sign up. What are you gonna give it to me? Are you gonna give me the PV or are you gonna give me the product? So they're gonna offer you, but they also want something to be exchanged with their offer. We don't go after these people. Those people will ruin the business, right? So please watch out. And desperate type. On the book, this is what they said. Okay, people. I'm gonna make an example with Atomy. People understood Atomy business opportunity. They like the product. They really want to pursue and create a passive income. But let's say financially they are a bit tight. But luckily, Atomy, we don't have any joining fee, right? So even though you're desperate, as long as you have a money to buy toothbrush, money to buy toothpaste or shampoo, it's good to go. But he made an example with his business. So I don't know what network marketing he's in, but that they had an entrance package, which is $2,000. Desperate people, they will ask, you know what? I don't really have $2,000 right now, but I can see myself that I can be successful. I really go crazy with this business. Can you lend me $2,000? Once I make money, I'll pay you. So the writer, he said, he actually gave some people $2,000 to help them because they said, you know what? If you help me with the $2,000 to buy the entrance package, I'll do good. But they disappear later. So what he said, if to identify or to really see they're desperate. However, they have a chance to become successful. He spot few people. They don't really have a $2,000 to buy the entrance package, but after they realized they could really they could do this business, or they could create a passive income, what they did, they end up getting another part-time job and create $2,000 to buy the entrance package. Instead of asking their sponsor, can you please give me $2,000? What his point of saying is, if the person is desperate, but if they're really willing to become successful, they will find their ways to make it happen, right? So he said, just don't give in. Just giving them doesn't mean it's helping. Actually, show them how to catch a fish, but don't just give them a fish on a like silver platter. It's not helping. You're ruining them, right? Sometimes pampering too much, it's not helping them to grow their business. And whining time, I don't have to explain, right? Whine. People who will whine, yes. And time killer, like, yeah, why? Okay, Walter, great examples, yes. It kind of bothers in your ears, yes. But you will hear, oh, I don't have that time. I'm busy. This is too hard. You will see those people, but they will ruin your business. Okay, time killer type. Oh, I'm not sure how many of you have actually experienced, but I have experienced it a lot. Okay, so I supposed to meet somebody 1 a.m. But 12:30, I'm already kind of at the location or on the way. 12:30, Ari, I cannot make it. I mean, can you at least let me know in the morning or day before? Just like a 30-minute before the actual meeting time, Ari, I cannot make it. Something came up. So he doesn't appreciate of my time. Time killer type who doesn't really appreciate other person's time. And mood swing type, I mean, we've seen a lot, right? When you're happy, you go out and share, and then you're not really when you're not in a good mood, okay, I don't feel like sharing, so I'm gonna close my store. Oh, I feel happy today, I'm gonna attend the meeting, I'll go to one day seminar. Oh, you know what, I don't really feel good this day, so I'm not gonna go to the one day seminar. So business depends on your mood. So the person will ruin the business, so don't do that. And the swindler comment type, I think you kind of know. Something similar to the exchange type. Okay, if you give me $5,000 as an investment, I will promise that I'll grow this line, that line. But you trusting them and give them money, what will happen? And sooner or later you see them disappear. There are some unknown place where you cannot even contact them. 6 people that you should aware. Okay.